Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing my first impressions on Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This video will be split up into two parts, spoilers and non-spoilers. Well, mainly I'll just be covering 3D World in the first half of the video, or whatever, how long, and I'll be covering Bowser's Fury in the second half. So I'll tell you just before I talk about Bowser's Fury, in case you don't want any spoilers, and spoilers for 3D World, but you know, it's an old game, you'll probably be fine. The biggest change in my opinion, the running speed. The running speed has increased massively for every character. As well as that, you no longer go from very slow to a massive burst of speed. You now gradually build speed before a bigger burst of speed at the end. Both of which I think are big improvements over the Wii U version, which I haven't played in a while, but I do remember being quite slow and easy. Both of which are helped by the fact that it goes super fast in this version. And well, Toad is just insane. Toad is ridiculously fast, and in my opinion, ridiculously fun. Main improvements, but there are also improvements to the UI, but most of which I enjoy, but there's a few that are slightly worse, but overall, pretty good improvements there. As well as that, I don't know, really. It's a fun game. Right, it's been a fun game to replay. Like, I haven't played it in, like, I don't know how long, like, 3 years, maybe? I don't know, probably longer. But yeah, I haven't played it in ages, so it was really fun to go back through the levels and all that. Since this is first impressions, I haven't actually, obviously, 100%ed it yet, so we'll see how that goes once we get to it. It's still easy with Peach. It's significantly harder if you've been playing in Toad, which I would suggest for anyone who is either first playing the game or coming back to the game to do the first run through as Toad, as it just makes it harder, and honestly the speed is so fun to mess around with. Okay, other changes, green star and stamps, after you die you keep them. I love this change. It's gonna make 100%ing the game so much easier, and it's really just gonna be a massive improvement over the original in terms of 100%ing time, since you don't have to do it over and over until you beat the level. Although it makes certain green stars, and if you have enough lives, which there's an infinite life game in this trick, like in the second level, so you should have quite a lot if you decide to do that. Makes some green stars too easy, but it's a worthy sacrifice in my opinion, to make the game 100% in the game just that much better. Okay, let's talk about the other massive feature of the new 3D World, online. Now, I've seen two variants of this. Either you're playing with 3 other people and you all have good connections, the game runs smoothly, no issues. That is what happened to me on the stream, which I did. I had me and then 3 other people, we all had good connections, no one lived too far away, on a world scale, and the connection was good. Minor frame drops, but we ran at a consistent 55 frames, and yeah, it worked perfectly. And then all the clips you've probably seen on Twitter of the game going super slowly because someone has a bad connection or they live like in America and someone's in the UK or something like that. Yeah, just get a better connection. Should Nintendo fix it? Yeah, probably, but if you have a good connection, then it's been fine for me every time, and I've only had one experience where it hasn't been, and I was playing on stream with SPG and a couple other people. Since they were random fans, they probably didn't have the best connections in the world, and obviously SPG was streaming, and it killed the stream more than it killed the game, to be honest. But yeah, so far online's been a pretty positive experience for me so far. The chaos is just brilliant, especially with the improved running speed. It makes it so fun. Like, unbelievably fun to just screw over other people with the camera, or just, yeah, general messing around. It's super fun. This is the end of the 3D World section now. Overall, in terms of improvements, I think they've made some really good ones, especially with the speed, and online play is a really good feature to add, especially due to the current pandemic and other stuff like that, meaning you can't exactly have home multiplayer with friends very easily. And yeah, moving on to Bowser's Fury. Spoiler warning here, the footage in the background and what I will mention will include finishing the main part of Bowser's Fury, so I suggest if you don't want spoilers. However, the spoilers aren't too bad really, and you will definitely still enjoy the game even if you know what happens. But still, spoiler warning, right? Okay, Bowser's Fury. This is your last chance to get out of here before spoilers. It's fun. It's really, 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 really fun. And it's an amazing concept that could be easily expanded. So far, I have beaten the main game. I've got the first 50 or so cat shines, which finishes the game. Please, if you don't want spoilers, please get off now. Just please. But yeah, I've got the first 50 cat shines. There's 100 in total. Yeah, the final boss is fun. I was playing with my brother, who I was thinking of maybe bringing into this, but then I didn't, so you know. But yeah, I've been playing with my brother. He was Bowser Jr. and I was Mario, obviously, because you know. But yeah, it's super fun. There is some very cool tech that you will definitely be able to pull off with Bowser Jr. and I think this is going to be an amazing speed game. Just from first impressions alone, there's going to be so many cool tricks you'll be able to pull off with Bowser Jr. And just general the momentum system in general is just going to allow for such amazing routes and stuff like that will just make the game super fun to speedrun. I might have a go once routes are like established and stuff like that, just so it's easier for me to get along it. That's why I never speedrun in Odyssey. If you gotta remember which moves to get in order. It'll probably be like that with Bowser's Fury as well, to be honest. But it's gonna be an amazing speed game. Let's see what else. Plessy. Plessy was bigger than I thought. There's a lot of Plessy in the game. Not a bad thing. We do love Plessy. Good control, nice and fast. The movement in the game is great in Bowser's Fury. It's different to 3D World, like slightly, I believe, and stuff like that. I haven't played Bowser Jr., but he seems to have quite limited roles. Although he is very useful for getting cat shines and stuff. Not cat shines, cat shards and stuff like that. Yeah. In terms of the game's length, I don't remember how long I played it for, but it's probably it's a good length for a side game. And while it does repeat a few cat shines, I feel like if this was expanded into a full 3D Mario game, like on the scale of the next one, its concept has so much potential. Like, it's very Breath of the Wild like in a way. I've never played Breath of the Wild, but like, it's sort of like, I don't know. It's basically a cross between like Odyssey, the 3D world, like movement power-ups and stuff like that, and sort of Breath of the Wild. It's a really good experience. Yeah, honestly, it's probably worth, if you don't play 3D World often, it's probably worth picking it up for Bowser's Fury and 3D World Online and all that. Alone, I wouldn't, probably not, but it is that good. It's just so much fun. I might do a full review of the game later. I was gonna do reviews for other games at some point, but I never bothered to finish them. Yeah, I've technically beaten the main story of both of them, which I didn't intend to do before this. It just happened to be a coincidence. When I was gathering the footage, I happened to just finish the game, so, you know. I could go review, but this is mainly just first impressions. I'm not doing proper, like, view score or anything like that. But I might in the future. It could be really fun to do, even though I'm not very good at writing scripts. Because I haven't wrote a script, I am just winging it. Because whenever I write scripts, I always mess up talking. But whenever I just go off on a tangent, like on stream, like, it's just fine. So, I just thought it'd be better if I didn't write a script, so I could just go off like this. And it seems to have worked out well. Fun to play through on your own or two-player. And it's definitely worth, if you haven't played 3D World in a while, definitely worth taking the game up, in my opinion. It's just that much fun, to be honest. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'd probably edit it down. Might be just over 8 minutes. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed. Let's see, what else? Subscribe, you know, if you enjoyed it, of course. Like the video if you thought it was a decent video. I tried to, there might be some edits in there, I don't know. Check out the Discord and Twitch. I'm active on Twitch, and the Discord is active sometimes, so you get notifiers for videos and Twitch stuff like that. So yeah, make sure to check them out. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. Bye, everyone. Oh yeah, and comment down below, how are you enjoying 3D World plus Bowser's Fury? Try to keep spoilers to a minimum down there, just in case. But yeah, comment down below how much you're enjoying it. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye.